In a bit of irony in the paradox of the human condition, you had to use a lot of words to basically say, don't use the mind, just be present and use. You had to use a lot of pointers and fingers towards the moon to basically say, don't get distracted with the fingers and the pointing, because words, like Joseph Campbell once said, is all we have are these pointers. And that's why what you're pointing to and what I feel and what I got from your book is go beyond the pointers into the experience, into the transcendent experience that when you're in it transcends language, and you'll know it when you're in it. And it's unbelievable, but you can't think your way in or out of it. In fact, thinking gets in the way and obscures the feeling of being, and just be. And I think your book did a good job of trying to help people, at least set them up in a way where they can then go experience it. They're one in an infinite universe, unique way.
Yeah, well, thank you. And that was really the goal of the book. And I explain in the introduction that necessarily there's some explanation of some things in the book, but I'm not at all wanting anybody reading the book to believe anything that I say. I tried to write the book in a way that it would be a process of discovery and inner recognition, because words can't capture the reality of who we are and the truth of life. They can only, as you say, point in that direction. So I was kind of trying to be quite explicit in the book about having people be aware that anything that I'm saying here is, please use it as a pointer and follow the pointer. Try these little things out, or see if you can see an echo within you of these things that I'm talking about, or anecdotes from my life that I use sometimes to illustrate a particular point. Let it be a process of self-discovery, and not let the words get in the way, and not to overthink anything that I say in the book. And as you say, Paul, words are all we got, kind of thing. So even as we're here now having this interview about something which is beyond words, and to come back to the title of your podcast, my perspective is that's what matters most. Nothing that we can define or perceive or conceive is what matters most. What matters most is beyond that. Who we truly are is beyond that. And yet here we are talking, and all we've got is these damn words that are not what we want to talk about. But we've got to use those and some other little strategies to point to something, to this awareness which is beyond the world of form.
So well said. And I'm hearing the echoes of my one of my favorite books, The Little Prince, that everything that's really worth seeing can't be seen with the naked eye. And that's the same way with what you're alluding to.